somebody has to stop this cycle. I feel like our family and other families in the family court system, we're being trafficked for money. That's what this is. This is all about being trafficked. And by doing that, by separating these children from one parent or the other, is you're seeing the crime rate. It's raising. And they wonder why we have all these criminals. It's because statistically, when you do what you're doing in our family court system to make a buck, you're creating criminals in the future. Like, take accountability for what you've created.
And statistically, fatherless children are, 60 times and 30 times and 20 times more likely to repeat, the same cycle or become criminals or, there's real statistics.
Oh yeah, I believe that. I mean, you have friends. I have, what I'm saying?
I did the AAI test with Dr. Brooks McKenzie, and it's an attachment test, and he has his PhD in child psychology and development, and you can't beat that test, right? You can't beat the test.
Yeah.
And in his report, it's clear, it's crystal clear that, I guess in a simplistic way, you say 2 + 2 = 4. Well, in my case, it doesn't, and it doesn't make sense. And one day we'll know the truth. We'll get to the why, because we're all human. We're not perfect, and they've been really sloppy.
Yeah.
Right? So we kind of go back to the conspiracy and Carl's going to give up on his kids and he's going to walk away. And so I think that they were sloppy in some of their efforts and some of their communications and some of their monies and
their intimidation.
Facts, luckily for me, this is my only the worst thing in my life that I'm dealing with. And for them, I'm just one of many. So it's hard for them to keep their facts straight, right? It's hard for them to keep dates and keep track of things. And, that's the beauty about this. We've been pretty adamant and documenting everything. And, they don't like being accountable, so I think that when this shakes out, it's going to help a lot of other families. I think that hopefully it covers all my costs. I get a little something back for everything that I spent. I'm well over $250,000 into this. And my children are worth everything in the world, but it's taken a stress on our marriage, our relationship. Our relationship started off with this basically, so it's tough.
We've been in this limbo phase now. This will be his second Thanksgiving, his second Christmas to not see his children. We have been in a state of we can't do or go anywhere because who knows, they keep moving court dates or we have to do this. I can never make any plans. I can't do anything. I don't know what money's going to have to come out of our accounts to cover this, that, and the other for this court stuff. These children, their college funds are gone. Like, they could have gotten to have all this money for school and their future, but instead we're having to fight just to have them. In what world is that right? It's not.
So, I filed a civil suit against Laura Watson, the amicus, right? And it kind of lays out, I'm suing for damages, the gross negligence, some conspiracy aspects there, her non-disclosure of conflicts of interest. The Texas Family Code's pretty cut and dry on some of those things. I know the laws changed recently, September 1st, for amicus is limiting their duties and ability to impact a case. But luckily for us, she's grandfathered in. And she's still on the hook for those things that she grossly neglected to do in our case. We got them red-handed. So my hopes is throughout this appeal process is being able to, through the civil suit, be able to uncover some of the facts and the document trail and be able to file that into the case and hold them accountable. I don't know anything about Judge Santini, but the case is in the 457th Judge Santini's courtroom, and if the man has any salt, he'll see right through this and hopefully give us a path on the right path back to my kids and at best she doesn't deserve to be an amicus. She has no place in this world or the next representing any truth or
Child.
facts for the best interest of anybody's children.
They're just a paycheck to her.
She should be thrown in jail for the things that she's not just done and not done for my family, but others.